Good morning, everyone. It is Wednesday, January the 3rd. We are in a new year. Yay! Like Kermit the Frog, yay! I know by now many of you have already broken your New Year's resolutions. As I said last year, I tend to not make New Year's resolutions because it's too much pressure. It's just too much pressure, man. But I do make goals that I hope to reach by the end of the year. And so this year, what I decided I was going to do is I decided I was going to work on myself some more. And I actually started working on that a little bit last week because, you know, why wait for a specific day? Just do what you can when you can. And contrary to the way I look today, I actually am working on having, I'm being a little more high maintenance for myself. Because typically I'm like, you know, knit pants and t-shirts girl, no makeup, barely combed hair, don't care. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But I have realized that over the years that I really do hate the way I look. I really hate the way I look. And there are parts of me that I can't change, that I hate the way they look. But there are parts of me that I can change that I hate the way they look too. So I've been working on doing makeup every day, except apparently today. And I'm trying out dry shampoo. So as you can see, I'm not impressed with it. I feel like I look really greasy. I did get some highlights put in my hair. I'm working on getting my ears restretched to where they belong. This ear is where it should be. At least it's very, very close to where it should be. This ear is creeping its way up. It's being pretty hesitant. And it's cold out. It's hard to stretch when it's cold. But I did get some new clothes. I got some new makeup. I got some new hair. Well, I didn't get new hair. I just got a new hairstyle. I have, of course, I have a new phone. So I am like technology girl now. I hate it. Yeah, so I'm trying some new things. I have a new shirt on. I'm going to show you my shirt. I think it's awfully cute. Let's see if I can get a good angle on it here. It says, Hocus Pocus, coffee makes me focused. That's my new shirt. One of my new shirts. But yeah, today is just kind of hang out at the shop, kind of clean up from the holidays. Get back into the swing of things, beat down this migraine that I've got started, eat some food because I haven't eaten anything. Although I did, this lady, oh goodness. So, you know, I know I've mentioned the cake shop to you guys before. I did go today. Let's see if I can get a good picture of this. It's shameful. There we go. This one right here is my absolute favorite. It's red velvet. So I got my 6-pack for the week. Better be for the week and not for the day. I will be sad if these are all gone by the end of the day, unless I've shared them. And then I'll be sad because I didn't get to taste them all. But I will be happy because I have shared them. But anyway, ramble. So anyway, I've got a newer computer in the shop now. Oh, it's not a newer computer, it's a different computer. I brought the old Mac that I was using at home as my personal computer, is now in at the shop, which means I'm not using the laptop at the shop anymore. That's kind of good because I like Macs better than I like the PC laptop anyway. I'm looking at it in case you're wondering what I'm referring to. Yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's this year's goal is to spend more time on me and spend more time on my happiness, my appearance, my self-esteem. Just generally working on actually liking this carcass that walks around that is called Tina or Izzy or Fred or whatever it's being referred to this time. Yeah. I'm going to... The last couple of years, ever since I was diagnosed with diabetes, I've had this guilty relationship with food. And it's not the same guilty relationship that most people think of. You know, a lot of people, when they get diagnosed, the first thing that they realize is they've got to cut sugars out of their lives, and they've got to cut carbs out of their lives, and they've got to cut, all of these amazing things that they really, really, really enjoy that are like their guilty pleasures. So I went to a nutritionist who started in on that routine with me, and then I said, lady, I said, you have no idea what my diet actually is. And she says, well, that's true. She says, but, typically diabetics. And I said, I'm not typical. So I handed her a log, and she looked at it and went, oh. So what is your guilty pleasure food? I said, I don't usually turn to food as a guilty pleasure. She says, well, but when you do, what do you go to? I said, beef jerky. And she says, what? She says, what about cookies? I said, nope. She says, candy? Nope. She says, sugary drinks? Nope. I eat them in moderation. I go a little nuts at Christmas time, but everybody does. Then she says, oh. And then they started looking at my diet and said, you need more carbs in your life. You don't have enough carbs, because I don't like pasta. I don't like bread. I hate potatoes. I don't eat a lot of sugary pastry foods, except cupcakes, apparently. And that's a new addiction. So I've spent the last couple of years, when I eat food, it's like, oh God, that food has salt, sugar, fat, carbs, blah, blah, blah. And I hated it, because I enjoy cooking food, I enjoy creating food, I enjoy sharing food. I do enjoy eating food, don't get me wrong. But I enjoy eating good food, and I enjoy eating food that has been cooked with love. And I haven't been doing any of that because my relationship with food had changed so much because of my diagnoses. This year, I am going to continue to try to eat better, as not evidenced by the box of cupcakes staring me straight in the hairy eye hole over there. However, I am going to continue to try to eat better, and I'm going to work on eliminating this guilty relationship with food and just learning to appreciate food for what it is again, instead of looking at everything that I put in front of me as something I should feel bad about, regardless of what it is. For some reason, I should feel bad about it. So yeah, the goals for this year is to stop feeling like I'm a jerk, and to stop hating myself so much. And I am going to do whatever that takes to do so. Because it's long overdue for me to stop hating myself and to stop being disgusted with myself and feeling like I'm a walking carcass that has no purpose in this life, and yeah, all of that. So I hope you guys all had really good New Year's, and I hope that you guys were all really super smart and really super safe when you were out celebrating, and none of you were dumb enough to go out drunk driving. And I hope that everyone has good, healthy families this year. And I hope that everyone finds the blessings that they need in this world, that everyone finds the prosperity that they need, and that everyone gets a few of the things that they want as well, besides just what they need. Because needs are good to have, absolutely, but part of what makes life so wonderful to live is to have a few of the things that you want, too. So, many blessings to you in your new year. May all of the things that you need come to you, and may some of the things that you want come as well. Have a good one, folks. I'll see you next week. Non-alcoholic, by the way. Not drinking at work. Not day drinking. You know who I'm talking to. Happy New Year's, guys. Bye.